Anyone who's ever been forced to relieve themselves outdoors knows one thing: you only do it when you absolutely have no other choice. Just as this woman pulled down her pants, a car came skidding toward her out of nowhere. The driver, Michel, stepped out of the vehicle. In front of him, the woman had already collapsed, motionless, frozen in a squatting position. At that moment, her companion, who had just finished and stood up, turned around and witnessed the horrifying scene. Before she could even react, her foot slipped. She fell backward. Still in shock, Michel slowly walked over to check what had happened, but the woman's companion slammed straight into a broken tree trunk. Her trembling body gradually went still. It was obvious. She was gone. In the blink of an eye, Michel had caused 2 deaths. Surrounded by the dead silence of the forest, he chose to go straight home. His wife was in the kitchen preparing dinner. When she saw the blood on his face, she asked what had happened, but Michel's mind was still stuck at the crash site. He didn't hear a single word she said. At the dinner table, he struggled internally for a long time. Finally, he confessed. He had killed 2 people. His wife listened in disbelief and asked why he hadn't called the police. Michel explained that they couldn't afford car insurance. If he reported the accident, their already debt-ridden family would completely collapse. She still didn't believe him, not until she returned to the scene herself and saw the bodies with her own eyes. Did she finally accept the truth? She hurriedly pulled the woman's pants back up, hoping she could at least leave this world with some dignity. Following his wife's instructions, Michel wiped down fingerprints to keep the police from tracing anything back to them. Before leaving, the wife noticed the dead woman's elegant handbag inside the car. She thought, since they're dead anyway, it would just go to waste. She told Michel to remember to bring it home later. Before she even finished speaking, she eagerly opened the car's trunk to see if there was anything else useful. What she found stunned her. Inside one of the bags was a massive stack of cash. She immediately called Michel over and told him this had to be a gift from God. The moment she said that, she suddenly rushed toward one of the bodies. Michel, now following instructions from his wife, who happened to love detective novels, was assigned to deal with the other corpse. Staring at the body pinned tightly against the tree trunk, he called out to her, saying he couldn't move it. His wife sighed deeply. Then she returned with a chainsaw and cut off the section of tree still attached to the body. Together, they loaded the corpse into their pickup truck and drove it back home. As for the woman's car, the wife arranged to abandon it nearby. Not long after they left, the car was discovered and reported to the sheriff. After hearing that the vehicle wasn't blocking traffic and didn't pose any danger, the sheriff told the caller to leave it alone for now. Christmas was just around the corner, and he still had to pick up the tree he'd ordered. His daughter was already urging him to head out. And meanwhile, back at home, Michel watched his wife sitting across from him, counting stacks of cash one bundle at a time. Uneasy, he asked what they were going to do about the body in the car. His wife said she hadn't figured it out yet and that they could think about it later. Then she went right back to counting the money. With nothing else to do, Michel sat there. Soon, his attention drifted to the handbag they'd brought back. Curious, he opened it. What he found inside made his blood run cold: a handgun.